Hi there, this is David and welcome to a very special bonus episode of Wild Arms XF. Today we're going to be taking on the super optional boss, Ragu-O-Ragula. And in order to really take him down, what you want is to pick one character, and you could really choose between Levin and Alexia for this task. I went ahead and chose Levin, and you want to make him a gadgeteer, but also give him Secutor, High Cavalier, and Excavator skills, as well as Exploit Weakness, Conserve MP, and something that would raise his magic attack power, and I chose Elementalist equipment for that purpose. And as far as what I gave him as weapons and everything, I gave him the best weapons and armor that I have for Elementalists. And as far as his items are concerned, a whole bunch of Freeze Gems +1 and a Magic Berry just in case. You can get the Freeze Gems by synthesizing 4 regular Freeze Gems and turning them into the Freeze Gem +1s. So, in order to fight him, you have to go into Rich Hollow Rose, go to the quarry, and talk to the Wistful Woman. Apparently, she knows something about the King of Monsters from the Western Volcano. So, once we've talked to her, we can leave town and go check it out. Why not? We've seen this island since way back in the beginning of the game, but now we can finally go there to the Heart of Fire! Oh, always lava. You know that you're going to be fighting a really hard boss when there's lava around. What on earth is this pressure? It's overwhelming! Yeah, I can feel it too. Some kind of dimensional tremor. Is something trying to enter this world without even using a gate? Look at that. Someone's appearing. Someone or something. Like the super powerful boss guy. Yeah, are you serious? Listen, how about we all just go home, alright? I don't think he has any intention of letting us do that. Well, let's do this then! Hey, I'm right there with you, Clarissa. Let's go! And now we are fighting Ragu-O-Ragula himself. And also make sure that you're at least level 50 to take this guy out. Preferably level 60. Pretty much for the skill slots. That's why I've been dealing with lucky cards and everything like that. Not for the regular fights that I've been doing, but pretty much to gear up for Ragu-O-Ragula. Although, of course, it really does help with the regular fights. Anyway, Labyrinthium's given some tactics, so let's go it all set up. Okay, so here is how this is going to go. Pretty much, this guy uses all sorts of various elemental attacks, and they hit everybody for a shit ton of damage. So I want to get it over to Levin's turn as fast as possible. Yeah. The majority of everybody else is going to die. And that's just, it is what it is. You don't really get a lot of experience for killing him, or class skill points, or really much of anything. You do get a Sheriff Star if you beat him before ending Chapter 4. However, I didn't. You would go to Crestabel and talk to the Skilled Hunter on Main Street after you kill Ragu-O-Ragula. And then you can get the Sheriff Star if you want it. I figure I want everything to be replicable by you guys, so I figured, you know, I'm not going to bother. Besides, all it is armor for Fantastica, and it's not all that hot. So I'm just doing this for completion's sake. So pretty much here's the strategy. Get to Levin's turn, intrude the hell out of him. Get as many turns as you possibly can. If you start running out of MP, then you will use MP Burst, which triples his current amount of MP. So right around 100 or so MP, or maybe a little bit less, you're going to want to use the MP Burst right here. So if it doesn't work, like right there, then what you have equipped on him is a Magic Berry. So you always want to have a Magic Berry on him because you don't want to be screwed without any magic. So go ahead and use the MP Burst again. Boom, done. The end. You have your magic stat back up to par. Continue intruding all the way up. Another thing that you're going to need to keep in mind is you're going to want Nectars to keep his VP up. Because if he goes down to 0 VP, then he will lose 30 HP per turn. So try to have some Nectars on hand as well, a Potion Berry, just in case, because it'll come in handy. Anyway, once you've intruded enough, what you're going to want to do is use your Freeze Gems. Yeah, make sure you always have that Magic Berry in your inventory just in case. But only once you have your NP up, only once you have all your turns, everything else is all set up, then you're going to want to use your freeze gems, and mostly the freeze gem plus 1s. There's a big difference. The regular freeze gems used by Levin would deal about 400-ish damage. The freeze gem plus 1s will deal roughly 800 to 900 damage, so it'll make things much faster, much nicer, much easier. Oh, lovely. Unless he does that. And there is a possibility of him, negating the damage, but most of the time it doesn't happen. Most of the time it goes through. And the more you use the freeze gems against him, the more powerful they become. They get like chain bonuses. And make sure also that you're not standing on the lava. You want to be standing on stone. If you're standing on lava, then you'll be losing HP every single turn anyway. So just keep on going with this same strategy. Make sure that you have at least, I would say, 5 magic berries, at least 5 nectars, and probably roughly 20-ish freeze gem plus 1s bare minimum in order to do this. So I'm going to keep on fighting. If you want to sit here and watch, you're more than welcome to, but there's going to be no commentary after this. I'll pick up commentary after we have completed Ragu-O-Ragula, which is roughly at the 14-minute mark if you just feel like skipping to that.
The hero's always right up front. Bring this back to our side. start running, I stop for nothing. I've come here on my own. I've got a lot of faith in my strength. Jumping out there?
Wow, that was really close. That was pretty stressful, I've got to say. And yes, if you're wondering, I did record this episode in post-commentary because there was no way I was going to do Ragu-O-Ragula and talk at the same time. Yeah, see that? You really don't get much bonuses for killing him. However, now at this point, if you kill him in Chapter 4, keyword, in Chapter 4, you can go to Crestabel. You have to do this before going to the final chapter. And you go into Main Street and you talk to the skills hunter there. You'll get the Sheriff Star. It's the most ultimate piece of armor for a Fantastica. But unfortunately, I did this in Chapter 5, the final chapter. Can't do it. So let's cut over to the Heart of Fire. Okay, here we are in the Heart of Fire. And let's go ahead and put everybody in my party real quick before I start really talking about what happens here. Essentially, this is your leveling up paradise, if you want to. What you have here is a whole bunch of grow apples, or evil grow apples. And they work the same way as kind of like the Creeping Chaos. Instead of skill points, though, they give you experience points. Basically, for each point of damage that you overkill them by, you get a proportional amount of experience points. So, basically, you gotta really get in there. You You gotta kill him hard, you gotta kill him quick, and you can gain a shit ton of levels. However, if you don't, you will be screwed because they will slaughter you to death. It's really bad how awful they will just slaughter you. So again, I am not going to be doing this because again, I want my results in this game to be replicable. I don't want everybody to have to grind up for 1 billion levels or anything like that. I think that's a bit ridiculous. So yeah, as you can tell, if you let them get a turn, you're done for. So yeah, we're gonna end this one off with me getting slaughtered by the grow apples, and then we will continue into the final chapter and take care of Weisheit, take care of Katrina, and the Sphere Guardian. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and happy watching.